What a morning it's been. We've been to Robben Island, to Durban, and of course to Mvezo, and all over the country this morning and throughout the day. People will be doing their bit to show and pay it forward in honor of our late great statesman Nelson Mandela. So now our reporter Leigh Paulse is in Port Elizabeth, and she is there for the preview on a special flag-raising ceremony from Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. And we're going to cross over to Jade now. And a pity that we missed the actual raising. But Jade, you're going to have us take a look at it and what it looks like now and what's happening currently.
A very good morning to you, Sakina, and a very good morning to the viewers back at home. Unfortunately, I can't show you the actual flag because the flagpole here in Nelson Mandela Bay is actually 65 meters tall, long. So unfortunately, we can't show you that flag. But yes, earlier on, both flags were hoisted. And while Zamkita Manginana is playing in Madiba's background here, there in Mvezo, here in Nelson Mandela Bay, the only city named after the icon, which also has the university here situated in the metro that's also named after the icon. There's a buzz, I can tell you, Sakina. Everyone is celebrating Madiba's birthday. Earlier on, there were several community members who came out just to get a glimpse of that flag and to see it being hoisted. And I can tell you it was absolutely beautiful. We had the sun just coming up behind that flag being hoisted, the national anthem being sung by residents, and really just uniting the metro, uniting South Africa as a whole, celebrating that world icon. But with me right now, I do have Titus Twin, and he's the managing director of Nelson Mandela Bay Tourism, just to speak about the symbolism of the flag and how symbolic it is. Titus, thank you very much for joining us on Morning Live. Let's just talk about the flag. What is the importance of hoisting this flag at Mandela Centenary?
Well, the beauty about hoisting of this flag, it is situated currently where we are standing. As you can see, this art piece is called Route 67. That is the city's commemoration and, paying homage to Nelson Mandela for his 67 years that he gave up his life for our liberation. So this flag is our contribution to celebrating his centenary year, but also we'll be hosting it every Friday, trying to remind the citizens and everybody around the world to try and emulate the selflessness of the man and what he stood for.
What's nice about 67, the Route 67 here at the Donkin, is that it's also a place where people can come and reflect. Like right next to us right now, we've got a carving of Madiba with his hand raised, so people can actually come out here and also just reflect the life and times of the icon. What else can people see at the Donkin Reserve?
Well, the Donkin Reserve, as I said, it's 67 art pieces. So each art piece represents a year in his life. But over and above that, we normally like to refer to it as an open museum, which is free. Again, I feel it will be bad and sad to charge people to come and just reflect and have a piece of the man himself. But as you rightfully said when on your opening segment, where the flag is situated behind you, that's where our harbour is, the city views, and people can still also go up the lighthouse to get a 360 view of the city. So it is a majestic and a serene space to just do this commemoration.
And lastly, Titus, for those that missed the hoisting ceremony this morning and want to look at the flag, will it be hoisted further on during the week, or is this the only time it will be hoisted? Just tell us about that.
Well, as I said earlier on, that we are celebrating the centenary of the man himself. So every Friday we'll be hoisting the flag, weather permitting, of course. But every Friday people are free to come and enjoy and be part of this whole commemoration.
Thank you very much for joining us, Titus. Well, there you have it. For those that missed the celebrations this morning, you can come out. Every Fridays, that flag will be hoisted. And I can tell you it's an absolutely beautiful flag. It's white and orange, and it really stands out. Now, the national flag is 8 by 12 meters long, and this is just a tad bit smaller. It's 7 by 12 meters long, and I suppose that's because of the protocol. But with me right now, I also have a resident, and we're going to be asking her what she thought of that flag. Good morning, Amanda. Amanda. So you have been here earlier, since 7 o'clock this morning. You came all the way just to catch the action.
Absolutely.
What is your views on that centenary flag?
Wow, it's such a blessing for me just to embrace Nelson Mandela Bay and also Port Elizabeth, its residents, I'm being part of it, being transferred from Cape Town and actually embracing this amazing opportunity and raising the flag, it's an absolutely breathtaking opportunity, and I believe new things are starting today, and with the crowd being here and the atmosphere with the singing of the anthem, it was really an amazing opportunity that I would encourage the residents to take part of, and let us just celebrate Madiba for his legacy.
Thank you very much, Amanda. So there you go, Sakina. A lot of excitement here in Nelson Mandela Bay, the only city named after the world icon Nelson Mandela. There are several activities also underway in the metro, and we're going to be bringing you all the action. Let's go back to an ad break.